I took my money with my wife, Batum. We go to South Africa under the leadership of Mr. Mandela. Well, before I got to South Africa, the president of Guinea told me something that maybe you guys doesn't know about it, but he said, Dr. Sebi, are you sure you want to go to South Africa? I said, well, I have to go to every African country. He said, well, let me just tell you something. Mandela had to sign an agreement that coming out of jail, he would never see Winnie again. You want to go there? I said, what do you say, Mr. Conti? Mandela would not have gotten out of jail if he was to see his wife again. Decided to go to Zimbabwe under the leadership of Mr. Robert Mugabe. They told me, get out. Thank you. So I retreated, understanding that the reason why I'm rejected all the time, and maybe tonight, is for a good reason. Imagine that we are eating the food that undermines our health, our thinking pattern. Now I stand before you tonight making these claims. Yes, I cure AIDS. Yes, I cure sickle cell. Why? It's all in this book, could be proven diagnostically from accredited medical schools. What's wrong now? Well, I went to Germany. I went to Munich, invited. We want you to come to Germany to explain to us how you does these things. Well, we don't want to hear voodoo. They told me that. No, but the German was right, because we believe in voodoo.
That's right.
Every black person in my country believes in voodoo. We do not want historical or empirical. We want scientific. Well, I went to the black world and I did it. Well, they couldn't argue against it. When it was true, they said, who's supposed to help you? I said, the world. No, he said. The world. Brett Howard said, the world doesn't cure AIDS. A black man does. Who's supposed to help you? I say, are you making an inference that it should be my people? Well, who else? You're a black man. Why would you look for the help of a German or a Japanese? I said, but I can't look for the help of my people. I said, why? Because they've been compromised. All of them. We have been compromised. How could they help me? So if AIDS needs the help of the black race, AIDS just died. And Africa is dead. Every country I've been in Africa, 34 of them, they all eat starch and blood. Is that the title of the black man? Starch and blood? Well, yes, it is. When you ask an African, why do you eat cassava? Well, it is the tradition of my people. Tradition opposed to culture. Tradition overrides culture. Cassava is European. Black-eyed peas is European. Carrots are European. So when we celebrate Kwanzaa, all we have to do is buy a pair of Dutch shoes, because everything in Kwanzaa is Dutch. The black-eyed peas you eat, the chicken you eat, the sweet potatoes, all is Dutch. The clothes you wear, made in Holland, is Dutch. You see what they get us going and coming?
That's right.
So I decided to retreat. I had to. It's been 40 years. I have a new family, new babies. One is coming on the way. I'm satisfied. But tonight, Mr. Chapbanks knows the mother of the babies. I said, Chuck, you invited me to Atlanta? He said, yes. I said, Chuck, you know, I don't want to make it a more personal appearance because it isn't working. Something is wrong with me. something has to be wrong with me. And I know it. Because I'm never able to communicate exactly what I want to communicate. I can do things. I built a village. I made the African biomineral balance, which is recorded in the Supreme Court as the only therapeutical approach to pathology that is complementary.
That's right.
In lieu of what the brother was telling me. Do you know that the very day that I was going to fight the Supreme Court, brothers and sisters in New York told me that I shouldn't do that because I was going up against the big boys. Now, I'm the boy that didn't go to school. I know these boys in the Supreme Court wasn't prepared for that.
Yes.
Mr. Pace told me, you know, they're the big boys. I said, Lorenzo, the biggest testicles that I've ever seen hang on a person, they hang on my mama. My mama have the biggest testicles in the world. And if I survive them, they are less. So when I went before the Supreme Court, to prove for you that the black race has something to offer, we have risen above that doubt, that space that kept us. Every heel in America was telling me, you're making noise. You're jeopardizing our position. I said, but what about my mama? What about my mama? There's the Ayurvedic system of medicine, Indian. There's the macrobiotic, Japanese. There's the yin-yang, Chinese. There's the homeopathic and allopathic, European. But where's my mama? Anybody say about my mama? My mama doesn't deserve representation. When I gave her one, the African biomineral balance. When I mentioned the African biomineral balance, Dr. Victor Herbert said, I've never heard of such a thing. I say, Your Honor, he's right. Dr. Victor Herbert has not heard of a whole lot of other things. And that the African biomineral balance only happened to be one of those things that he doesn't know about. The judge said, what is the African biomineral balance? Would you like for me to explain? She said, yes. I'm going to explain it on two levels. Number one, the African biomineral balance negates the position that there are multiple diseases. There's only one. One disease alone. Dr. Victor Herbert jumped up and said that I was insane and unscientific. I said, Your Honor, he's right again. I am being unscientific. But if science has to be the barometer that we're going to use to measure disease and to reverse it, science already have 500 years, they have not cured one. So it behooves us to look outside of science. And that is what I come with. The naked woman in the jungles of Africa, that's my mama. That's the one that all the religious group in America said that she was a savage. Islam says she's a savage. Christianity says she's a savage. But you know what I see? Well, listen to this. I was in Rio de Janeiro 3 months ago. And there's a gathering tonight with a Mexican, a Frenchman, a white man, and myself. The Mexican was talking about the Mexican agave and his tequila. The Frenchman told the Mexican, shut up. We make champagne in France. The white boy said, well, I have something to say about America. The Mexican told the white boy, you don't have to say anything. The white boy said, why? He asked, well, everything in America is the best that they ever been. You don't have to say anything. Sebi, what you have to say about your people? I said, well, I have a few things. The white boy said to me, you better watch it. I said, why? Because you see, your people didn't have any clothes on 500 years ago. I said, Mladinov, his name is Mladinov. I said, Mladinov, you're absolutely right. My mama didn't have any clothes on, neither was my daddy. But you're gonna stop there. In the line of benchmarks, she didn't have any clothes on. She didn't have any hospitals. She didn't have any doctors. She didn't have any prostitution. She didn't have any alcohol. She did not have any religion. There's any religion, there isn't a religion that came out of Africa. You know why? We didn't need it. We were righteous people then, we're righteous people now. We don't need religion. Let me say this. 1989, in New York, there was a big meeting. The Afro-American War on AIDS. So I'm home in my little cubby hall in Brooklyn. These women called me and said, Sebi, you got to go to this meeting. I said, you out of your mind. Why am I supposed to go there? Because everybody's against me. Dr. Barbara Justice, Dr. Prince, Dr. Love, Dr. Everybody. And you want me to go there? Yes, we do. Me and my stupid self, I jumped in the limousine, I got to the Harlem State Building, and they were talking about AIDS. They were talking how you should make the AIDS patient comfortable until he dies. And when the man was about to sit down, I jumped up. The man is right. The brother is right. Well, they were shocked. What the hell is this nigga here? I said, but we have the answer. We cure AIDS. But all the white folks that was in the room looked at me. And guess who responded? The black woman, Dr. Barbara Justice. She said, you shut your mouth. But she had to, after all, who made her? She's not the product of Africa. Okay? She said, Dr. Ali Muhammad is coming from Washington to give us a very important message on AIDS. I said, what is that message? That AIDS killed black people. I said, we are totally oblivious to that. We need Dr. Ali to come from Washington to tell us that AIDS killed black people. Lady, you didn't hear me. I cure AIDS. What happened? Nothing. And nothing's going to happen, not because we're not going to do anything about it. So I am kept in an incubator and also rattled. But when I went to the Bahamas, I found something in the Bahamas that you do not find in America. When I went to the Bahamas to speak, I told my wife, I don't want to go there because there's so many little people there. 2,000 people came. I said, oh my God. Then the government sent me a letter. Oh no. But you know what they have? Or what they don't have? Is a leader. That makes a difference. They don't have any leaders in the Bahamas. They have a president. We have a president and a whole bunch of leaders. So if what I say